Hello, 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 and welcome to another RANGROOCAST with me, Rangaroo. Today, we are on a 1v1 on Opidel. On Nato side, we have akhone, and on Pact, we have asket. Both players starting with an A, as you can see. It is a 40-minute total destruction match. Well, not total destruction, 2,000 point destruction match. So let's speed things up and get things going. So Pact really going in for quite a lot of MI2 and MI4 planes. I mean helicopters. Some BTR-60s, not many tanks, and some MiG-23s. Starfighter being brought out by Nato, and this is going to be a cool engagement. Starfighter takes out run, and they take out the second run of absolute ease. Nato having a little bit more of a ground force. Seems like they're playing as West Germany. With some infantry transport, some AA units here and there, and a Leopard 2 for the main front or so. And down here, they're just going to stick a recon vehicle. Or recon guide, just makes sure no one tries to sneak around. And asket is really bringing in a lot of transports right through the middle. Not really much stopping him. There's actually nothing really stopping him. Is he going to land here? Nope. No, he's going to continue going forward. MiG-21 trying to engage a Dorner. Yeah, it does get run, but the Marauder 2 doesn't have any of that and shoots him down with ease. His MI2s are really getting in quite deep to NATO lines. TPT troops moving up. Probably going to be a race for this capture zone here. Infantry being unloaded, but there's only recon guys who kind of suck. We have BTRs up here coming with reinforcements, but they're probably going to try to get shot off by the Jaegers. And here comes the rest of the NATO forces, Mortar VTSs and Leopard 2s. Over here, the Pact guy is really getting right into Charlie, as you can see. But he does have a few really crappy flank panzers who are going to try to shoot them out of the sky. And instead, they're just going to land. Down here, asket's bringing some BTRs around this very unguarded flank. Nato's going to have quite a lot of troubles with that. Mig getting shot down. Most likely finally being unloaded from BTR-60s, but getting shot out from all sides from the Jaegers and the Mortars. We're here, Nato holding this little bridge against trapped on them directly. They're probably going to get pissed off. And yeah, Pact has them really right up in the throat, in the side of the NATO lines, and I wouldn't really want it. If I was Nato, being known that I'm being sort of flanked and surrounded, it's never really a good idea, never really a nice feeling. But he's doing quite a good job dealing with it. Got some flak pounders and flag forces doing quite a decent job as well. And Nato's doing a pretty good job dealing with it, very good job. Pretty risky from Pact trying to get all the way right in. MiG-21 coming in for a bombing run. Oh, that's gonna get... Is that gonna get the CV? Oh! Oh, they do get the CV, and this is pretty crap situation for NATO. They only have one CV left in the match. And it's never really good to have one CV. They can't spawn any others. But Nato is in the lead in terms of points, so if he could move his run from Alpha all the way back into Charlie and make sure it doesn't get blown up, and he will be in a very good position, as he can start bringing in more CVs and hopefully they don't get blown up. Up north here, you see the NATO player moving up some infantry and a very north side flank, and it's not going to be much here to stop him. But Pact is also bringing up a CV to Delta, so he can get some faster reinforcements to Charlie, and that's really going to be a thorn in the side of the NATO offensive. Flak Pan doing a very good job taking out his most directly, right in the open. Oh, and now Nato is moving out his CV. The whole game relies and rests on this little bugger right here. If he gets killed, then it's a good game, and it'll be a rather short match. but there doesn't seem to be much stopping him from getting from A to B unless he's most directly pull a miracle. And no, they're not going to be pulling a miracle. Or MiG-20 run, which is coming in right now. Does he see the CV? No, he does not. Oh, now he does. Now he does. Oh, all or nothing. If this MiG-20 run does get the CV, it will be a good game. Oh, he drops the payload. Oh. Oh. Oh, the CV that could. So close. Getting blown up. Oh, that was... Oh, if that got blown up, that would have been really bad. He have another MiG-21 coming in. Does he see the CV still? No, he does not. He does not see the CV. Oh, akhone, very good job. You're very lucky. Inches away from just losing that match. Oh, Pact does capture Charlie, and with a shocking turn of events, he did not capture Delta for an all-in to Charlie. Going to be throwing in stuff from the behind. Oh, this is not good for NATO now. Unless they can kill that CV. And they can't get any reinforcements. Units spawning from behind them. They really need to find out enemy CV and deal with it ASAP. And hopefully they do. There's only really infantry here. So maybe Luce can go around, but oh no, we have a Delphin going to be dropping off its nasty payload. I believe it's napalm. Yes, it is napalm. And he's most likely, he's BTRs really trying to get these mortars and Luke's not going to do a good job at that. Pact isn't bringing up any tanks to try and defend his CV. It's pretty much right in the open at the moment and being contested from the NATO run, which is barely on the edge and barely hidden. Also, NATO has to deal with this little annoying force over here, which the Leopard 2 is going to deal with. And Leopard 2's been pretty good, moving back and forth, dealing with these Nazi infantry threats. Saving more to VTS, because NATO does have the ground power in terms of tanks. And this Delphin is going to drop a bomb on the mortar run. Or mortar VTS. He's going to barely get out of it. Barely. Ever so barely. And East Roland's doing a very good job dominating airspace. But they don't have much ammo left and doesn't seem to be any resupply trucks around. So he needs to get to that point and fast. Mortar VTS going in for the pilgrimage. Uh-oh, he is. He's going to get Delphined. Double Delphined. Double Delphined. And now, yes, mortar is... Oh, one shot left from both of these planes. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. Oh, but NATO does manage to kill the CV in Charlie. Just barely. Absolutely barely. And re-secures the point. Very good job from NATO, yeah, very good job. He was just inches away from losing, quite literally. Now they're out of ammo. Oh, the MiG run dropping in its payload on the mortar to Roland's. Akhone's priority right now should be to get another CV. More strictly, they're moving up in the open field, but the CPC is trying to do the best job. Not going to work. We do have his flak patch over here, which will probably cause some trouble to his annoying little gits if he can see it. Yes, he can, and he's going to be engaging quite distant. So flak patch has a 35mm cannon, which is quite deadly, even to infantry. Come on, he really needs to bring up another CV ASAP. I'd have to say, just to be safe. It is better to be safe than sorry. He's most likely aren't having a good day, it seems. Yeah, I guess getting picked on run by the flak poucher. The infantry die all around him. These guys are just running for their lives, trying to get to some zone, but the Jack Commandos aren't going to have any of that and start engaging. Yeah, now he's in between a rock and a slightly soft place. And the most likely are going to go down. Pact has secured his forest back here, and I think he's probably going to try to bring up another CV to neutralise it. It does not seem so. Oh wait, yes it does, yes it does. He has a CV moving over here, probably moving to Delta or Charlie. I think the best point would be Delta. You can get some forces and buy another CV and then capture Charlie, so you can keep on the pressure from a very close redeployment range. Also, more points. Delphin flying over NATO airspace. He is going to get shot down, and he's going to land very close to the Flak Panzer. Very close. And CV is moving, MiG-21 coming in for a bombing run. It gets shot down, but it does manage to unload its payload on the Mortar 2 Roland, but the Roland lives through a little explosion, yeah, but with battle scars to show. He's moving his CV around now. Akhone. Oh, he can see the CV. Oh, MiG-21 going in for a bombing run yet again, but on the forest this time. Oh, damaging that Leopard 2. Pact's been very good with their Air Force. What they lack in ground power, they really have in the air power. They really do. They keep constantly bombing. Sad news is they keep losing their bombers, and that's why NATO is so far ahead in terms of points. So far ahead. Fact is, they're going to have to pull something out of their butts, I have to say, if they want to bring this match around. Now, we do have Akhone around here at the top, doing some scouting on absolutely nothing. Maybe he can move it up into Foxtrot and try to get the Foxtrot CV. There's some MI2s moving up. Very cheap, 25 point infantry helicopter. 25 or 35 points. 25 or 30 points, as I say. With a little cannon and a machine gun as well. Because, a quad machine gun, because you can't have enough machine guns now. You really cannot. More's better. Now we have a starfighter up from Akhone. He's going to do a very good job shooting down any nasty air threats or helicopters that come his way. MI2 going over, completely empty. Gonna get stopped by the Flieger Panzers. Oh, but the Flieger Panzers, I meant Flieger Force. And they're doing a pretty good job dealing with them. If he can fire his final shot. Or if he can hit the helicopter. Okay, the starfighter just takes the job of it and does a very good job. Now Asket is moving his CV back up. It doesn't even move into Delta but into Charlie. He's probably going to go through the whole cat and mouse game of finding his CV. I'm going to speed things up a wee bit. Starfighter's doing a strafing run. UAZ moving up into Charlie. And he's going to catch that. Is he going to hide it in the forest this time and not in the open? Yes, it seems so. And that is going to cause some pressure from NATO. For NATO. Oh, but he does get a second CV just before the Charlie CV gets neutralised, or Charlie zone gets neutralised. So he does have a backup run just in case things go very bad. Starfighter trying to do some runs on this forest here, barely missing the UAZ, just a little bit to the right, and so everything would have been ended quite abruptly. But he's going to run out of fuel, and he's going to return to base, and he won't be able to return back until Charlie gets secured by NATO again. It's one and only air corridor. The only other air corridor is Pact, and that's on the other side of the map. We have MiG-21 coming in for bombing run, as you can see. Very high speed. What is he going to try and destroy today? It seems like it's Leopard 2 out in the open. It's his target. He's trying to hunt the enemy CV. Payload gets dropped. And Leopard 2 survives. Backing out of there. Mortar run. Mortar VTS. And Leopard 2 doing a very good job engaging infantry in the forest. But they don't have any eyes in the UAZ. His MI2 is going to get in around from behind. Probably not do too much damage. Just suppress the Leopard 2. Oh, Oh, they do get an arse shot on the Leopard 2, and that does take off a quite big chunk of health. Yeah, they got a very good arse shot on it. Now it's only got 1 HP, and Leopard 2 only has an MG3 to defend itself. Oh, but the Starfighter does come in at the very last second. I don't know how the hell that happened. I'm guessing is the UAZ moved for a split second, and speaking of UAZ, it's now dead and dealt with. And Nato can breathe easily. Yeah, again. Now, score right now, Nato's reeling lead. We need a few more kills, and that'll be it. Now, asket resorting to helicopters, and yeah, that's GG. Okay. That's very prop GG. I think he just realised that he could not pull back from that and just left. Yeah, it was a very good match. Very cheesy play at the start, going in with recon helicopters and trying to get the CV. And he did a very good job neutralising that zone multiple times, asket did. And the MiG-20 run and his air power did a very good job in bombing units, but akhone could play it very defensively. He had the ground superiority force, and because the infantry were always in the open on the Pact side, Nato could just blow them up easily with tanks from far distance, and that's what secured them the victory. So it's been RANGROOCAST. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys next time. Take it easy.